You can put a trust in a will, but you can't put a will in a trust. What do I mean by that? Let me tell you. When creating a trust, there are two ways to go about the creation. You can do something called an inter vivos trust, or create it during life. Or you can do something called a testamentary trust, in which the trust isn't created until after you die, and your will goes through the probate process. And basically a judge authorizes or orders the creation of your trust based on what the contents of the will say. I am a big fan of inter vivos trusts because I think testamentary trusts defeat one of the primary purposes of ever creating a trust in the first place, and that is to avoid probate. I see this all the time in big and small law firms create special needs trusts, they create minors trusts, they create all of these different trusts, and then they bury them in a last will and testament. And clients come to me and say, I have a trust, here it is. And I say, well, it says last will and testament on that. Yeah, but if you read into it, there's a trust in there. And I tell them, well, that's great. But did the attorney that drafted it for you happen to tell you that all of your assets are going to need to go through probate, and that they or someone like them as a probate attorney is going to swipe 3% off the top just in order to fund your trust because they put it in your will? Why would you take 6 to 12 months to fund your trust after you die? Why would you pay attorney's fees, court costs, filing fees, publication fees, bond, and paralegal fees? All of that is money directly out of the hands of the people you care about the most and who you made the beneficiary of your trust. So, if you have the option between a testamentary trust, or one buried in your last will and testament, or an inter vivos, you should do inter vivos every day of the week and twice on Sundays. If you have a trust buried in your will, get rid of it. Call an attorney who's going to be honest with you and who will probably charge you about the same amount of money because the trusts are about the same amount of time and effort. But have someone do it as an inter vivos or a during life trust. You can avoid probate. Your beneficiaries get their inheritance quicker, and it doesn't get picked over by the system, which is a bunch of lawyers and judges who you want to keep out of your stuff. Hope this helps. Have a great day.